So there's been a lot of questions about like the content that I do. And some of these questions are genuine questions, like, is it right, whatnot? But then there are people that are very arrogant about it. And they will come claiming to know, and they sound like this. Ricky, what you do is illegal, you'll get in trouble, you'll go to jail, it's illegal, it's illegal. Ne? They say those things. Now, what they don't realize, what they are saying, it's completely contrary to everything that they do themselves. For instance, you go online, you download a meme or a picture of a meme and you post it on your Facebook. Do you own that picture? You don't. So by what right did you post that picture? You find a clip that is posted by someone else, a news post or something like that, and you publish it. Do you have rights to that thing? That's part of the internet. We all agree this is part of the internet. The use of material and reuse of material. But they don't mind when it applies to Rick. Copyright has another wing, which is called copyright fair use. Now, this is the part that a lot of Christians don't understand, and I don't blame them, because sometimes people read one page of something and they become experts all of a sudden. Copyright has two wings. The wing of the owner's use, right of use, and right to restrict the use. But then there is another wing, which is called fair use, under the same copyright law. So if anybody takes anything that is online, that is publicized, and they use it in their own way, they use it, they transform it, they change it here, they change it there, that falls under fair use, because that work is transformative. Okay, it is an original of this, but it's transformative to a large degree. Now, what I do here falls within transformative work. For instance, I'm sitting in a news set, you could say, right? Yeah, that's intentional. So I'm sitting in a news set. So I've created an environment which is transformative to what I am doing, which is a critique over a certain clip. And so I have transformed what the original work was by adding what is known as commentary, which is now another part. So it falls under criticism. If you look at this definition over there, under criticism, we are then. Under commentary, that's number 2. I fit in that particular category as well. Under educational, if it's educational, it falls under fair use. Mine hits all 3 blocks. It hits all 3 blocks. So what I do sometimes might seem otherwise. You might not like it. It's your business and you. The same way, you can go out there and take a picture you don't own and publish it without asking the owner as part of the internet, right? You can take the Grammys pictures and post them. Did they give you rights? They didn't. But why do you publicize them? Because that's how the internet works. When we create discussions about things, and so we snapshot things, we send them off and whatnot and stuff. But what I do is not just taking the original and just publicizing it the way it is. I transform it by commenting around it, deliberating and criticizing it and leaving it for an educational purposes. So under that right, I can use your clip. I can use your audio without your permission. I know you would love to just give me permission. I don't have to ask. It's not nice, is it? Yes. But remember, if you've noticed, I do not publicize things that are not public. Okay? Unless it's like exposures and stuff like that. Yes. But when we are talking about someone taught something that was wrong, I don't publicize things if they are not public. If a pastor publishes a message, a pastor is a public figure. I don't know what pastor is not a public figure. I don't know what do you think your role was, Kanti? So first of all, you're a public figure. We can criticize you. Yeah, we don't owe you agreeing with you. You're not a dictator. Ne? Yes, it doesn't work like that. And so that's number one. You're a public figure. We can criticize you and your work and whatever, right? The same way people criticize Cyril Ramaphosa. What about you? All of a sudden, you wear a suit. You collect people's tithe. Now you want to tell us, calm down. Kawati, yes, calm down. Yeah, learn to abide by the rules that everybody else lives by. Copyright is a law that they knew very well was very much important in working as what we see in the internet space. Things are popular. If you notice that I do not use Bushiri's videos. If you notice, when I comment around Bushiri's thing, I don't use Bushiri's videos. Why? Because Bushiri hides his videos nowadays. If you've noticed, he hides his videos. So as a result, because those videos, though they are public thingy because he's been teaching and whatnot and stuff like that, I don't use them because he doesn't leave them public. Okay? So because of that, I don't publicize it. But you are out there. Your teachings are public. So the same way your teaching is out there, deceiving people, confusing people, that's where we rebuke, we question, and we leave question marks at the end of your thingy. And so by that right, just for those people that are not clear on that part, yeah, I don't have to come back to this subject, but also for people that are out there that want to start apologetics and don't understand, will I have the right? The copyright law gives you the right. Okay? Yeah. What you don't have the right of is just publicizing the thing without putting anything to it. Okay? Yeah. And so I wanted to explain that so that people can be very clear. By me sitting here in a setting, in a news setting, dressed like the judge, dressed like the detective, you will rarely hear me Ricky. Whenever I sit here, it's either the detective, it's either the advocate, it's the judge, it's the inspector, it's all these things, it's the news anchor. There's always something transformative. That's why you just don't see me sitting anyhow. It's transformative. The work is completely transformative. And as a result, if a person was to drag me around all this funny court, I can countersue you and I will win it. Why? Because I have right by copyright law to use your clip. There was one pastor who once did something fun. I haven't forgotten you. I'll come back to you very soon. Don't worry. We get clever. We get clever. Yeah, some pastors, when they have money, they get over themselves. Yeah, we haven't forgotten you. We know you. We see you. There's two pastors. These are the two pastors. You guys have been acting funny. They're from South Africa. They are not outside. They are here. You too. Don't worry. That jazz you try to pull and whatnot and stuff like that, I haven't forgotten you. One is in Limpopo, one is in Joburg. I haven't forgotten you, the two of you.